Hello everyone. I have a lot of Christmas songs coming up. I'll be doing a bunch of Christmas videos for the next 2 weeks. And if you want to get the complete songs for that, there's two ways. One way is to become a member of webpianoteacher.com. And if you're already a member, you're going to get these songs anyway. If you don't want to become a member and you still like to get the songs, I will be putting them on DVD. And you can get them that way, and that way you don't have to be a member or anything. You just get the DVDs and watch them on your television. So if you'd like to do that, just give me an email at easypianolessons@yahoo.com, and I'll send you some information on how to get those. But this is, what child is this? This is actually a really old melody, and it was first called Greensleeves, and then later someone wrote some Christian words to it, and it's a Christmas song as well now. And I didn't do too much to the arrangement because it's just beautiful the way it is. So and then it continues, you know. Something else you can also do is for, you know, when you do an arrangement of something, a transcription, you can also move everything up an octave, and then after you finish, you know, one time low, and do it up here. You know, same notes, but it just adds a different effect to it when you can do that and move it up an octave. Let's start with right hand on an E above middle C, and then we have B, E, G as a chord, and then we're just going to have D and A together. And then we're going to have D, G, B, and then a single C. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, this D right here on the thumb, but don't play it very loud because it's not part of the melody, okay? So soft on that D, and then C, B, and then we have D, F sharp A, D, F sharp A, and then we're going to have an A here on the thumb, but it's not melody, so don't play it very loud. In fact, let me just do this, parenthesis on that D, and on that A. They're not part of the melody. So A and then F sharp, and then we have D and A together, and then just a single E, and then we're going to have a B chord. B, D sharp, F sharp, B, D sharp, F sharp. Okay? Let's do left hand. Now the left hand has some stretches, and you don't have to reach the stretches. You see you have low E, and then a B here, and then a G on the thumb. You don't have to reach that. I can, so I just put my hand there, but if you can't, that's fine. Just move along like that. Start down here and then move your hand this way. Pivot on that pointer finger. Okay? Alright, now we have D and F sharp together. So D and F sharp. And then we're going to have a G octave and a fifth. So we have G, and then a D, and then a G after that. G, D, G. And then we're going to have another chord that's a big chord here. And this is really, you know, the way you need to play when you're playing this style of music on piano. You need to get out of the habit of just playing block chords in the left hand. That's rarely done. I mean, it is done, but you need to be able to play your chords spread out like this. See, if I took a D chord, D, F sharp, A, you know, I can play it this way, but I can also play it this way. I can put the D way down here. Or if I play D, F sharp, A here, I can take the F sharp and put it right here, and that gives it this sound. And that's how you get that. And you can do that with any chord. If I took a G chord, G, B, D, and then I took the middle note and put it up here, then I get this. Okay, and lots of little neat stuff like that I show you how to do on the Easy Piano Lesson series on the website. The levels 1, 2, and 3, I'm going through that sort of thing to show you how to start improvising and playing chords in different ways. But you have D down here, and then A, and then F sharp. And then we're going to move up to B right here, and then F sharp, and then an A, and then finally a D sharp by itself at the end. Alright, let's try both hands together. Here's the first box, E, and then together here, and then left, left, and then together here. Again, bum, 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 bum. Now we have together here, sort of the same rhythm, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, play that D too loudly because it's not part of the melody. Next box we have together. Ba-ba-bum or ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, right here we have, after you play hands together, these are separate. A, F sharp, A, and then this F sharp, and they're all eighth notes there. You have ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Well, the F sharp at the end is a quarter note, but again for that box. Okay? And then we have this together, the D and the A and the B. And then you need to move your right hand out of the way so the left hand can play that A. Okay? So, alright, so together here, and then left, left, and then just the right, and then together here. So, let's come up here. We have a B, E, G on the right hand. And then we have a B and then an E, and it's not part of the melody. Well, actually the B is not. The E is part of the melody. So, not too loud on the B. And then we have an E, C, G all together. And then a D sharp, and then an E, and then a B chord. B, D sharp, F sharp. Just like we had right here. And then we just want the D sharp and the B together. And then move to the left a little bit, and we have B, F sharp, and D sharp right here. B, F sharp, and D sharp. Now the right hand, we have, you got to reach again, E, B, and then reach for the G, and then a low D here. That D is low, right at the end of the measure. If it's too hard to get that D in, leave it out. You don't have to have it. So E, B, G, then a low D, and then a big chord again, C, G, stretch to E. Okay? And then play that low C again, and then down a little more to a low B, and then a higher B right here, a D sharp, and then an F sharp, and then a B octave right here at the end. Okay? So let's do the rhythm. The rhythm for this box goes again. Now that D may sound out of place because I stopped there. It's leading to that C. So if I keep going, see, so it sounds fine then. So one more time on that box. And here we are on this box. The rhythm for this box goes. Okay? And you can either play that C with the E or right after it. Doesn't really matter. Alright, and then here, we play together here. And the left hand is going to go bup, bup, bup. So these are eighth notes. 1 and 2 and. And then we have just the quarter note there for the right hand. And then we play this together. Alright, so that whole top line goes. Okay? So if you're interested in the DVDs, just send me an email at easypianolessons@yahoo.com and I'll send you some information. Hope you enjoy it.